Republicans aren't really going to win. Nationalists aren't really going to win until they do, like, truly a Vladimir Putin level kind of strategy. That it's, you take the subject that your political opponents care so much about and you completely crush it out of existence. A good example of this is the idea of physical surgeries being done on children to quote unquote change their sex. You simply, nationwide, you just simply ban it. You make it this a completely illegal thing to do. And I mean, just do it. You know, you just fucking do it. that it's illegal until it could be proven to actually be real medicine. Period. There's the evidence they have on their side that it's real medicine is a dearth of evidence. It's a dearth. They don't have evidence that it's actually care. And it's because of the likelihood of suicidality and the tremendous amounts of side effects, and that this is all based off of ridiculous social theories. Queer theory and gender theory are just completely preposterous social theories. They have nothing to do with any kind of observational science or clinical anything. They're garbage. It's garbage. And until you approach it, well, because it's based on garbage theory, you know, this is even worse science. And you just approach it that way with mercilessly, and you do it mercilessly. You don't apologize to anyone. Never apologies. Never mealy mouth. You crush it. The reason why the Republicans have this kind of tendency toward weakness is because they're boomers. Period. They're overwhelming. The leadership are overwhelmingly boomers, and boomers are always having to apologize for having a point, being right, being more accurate. When they then left, it's this thing of, you know you're going to disappoint your stupid kid and their crazy ideas, but you want to show that you believe in them, and you don't want to, and instead of, is this assertion that your offspring is making, is this assertion incorrect? Yes, that assertion is incorrect. Then you crush it. You bomb it from 10,000 feet. That is, because you just shouldn't let people be incorrect in that manner when they're your own kid, and it's just like, why set them up for failure? You might as well just know that crazy theory you have that if you drive a car, you're going to melt the poles. No, you don't find the evidence for it, and you crush them. You just crush them, saying you don't have evidence for this, actually. You don't have any kind of evidence that says these two things are actually linked. In fact, the evidence that you have is a dearth of evidence that these two phenomena are linked. And you crush it. And because that's what everything comes down to, is making the student do the push-ups. Because this is something my father taught me about his generation. He resented PE. PE usually was run by former military guys in those days, but he really resented the PE classes. And finally, as the years went on, and I got into what I got into, I started to realize, I was like, I think it's because a lot of baby boomer guys are just fucking wimps. They just embrace being wimpy, guitar playing fucking fops, and that's not how the real world works. And the men taught their kids that. Grow up, be an artist, be a fucking fop. Fop till you drop, son. And and so now it's this thing of like, we have to make generations do their fucking push-ups, and that's it. I mean, that's the only way it's going to work. So the new Republican, the new MAGA right, and all that, this has to get used to. Just crush these, just crush them. And that's what's been happening in a lot of the debates and such recently and everything, and it's a good thing. But really, mercilessly crush them. You have no evidence for what you're saying. Crush them. No, gender theory, queer theory, two theories that have absolutely no observational data behind them. Yeah, that's real nice. On to the next subject, loser. It's, and yeah, because unless it's a constantly just merciless, they'll think that they could get away with it. They think they'll be able to get away with shit, and you got to make them understand, like, and it's submission wrestling. Don't let them out. Just keep squeezing till they fucking tap. And when they get out of that one, you put mission control, this, that, and squeeze.